for the clue about where to start each stroke. Cool beans. Now dry the letter with the towel. Give it another shot. Give it another shot. Let me show you again. Little curve towards the smiley face. Turn, little curve toward the bottom. Now you try it. Uh-oh, let's try again. Hey, give it another shot. Here, like this. Little curve towards the smiley face. Turn, little curve toward the bottom. Now you try it. You are smart. Now try the letter with the chalk. Uh-oh, let's try again. Give it another shot. Watch that part one more time. Little curve towards the smiley face. Turn, little curve toward the bottom. Now it's your turn. Hey, give it another shot.
I'm getting a lot of shots.
Oops, keep your finger down. Let me show you this part again.
So
Little curve
I
towards the
was a
smiley
tiny bit
face.
short, and
Turn, little curve toward the bottom. Now you try it. Let's try that again. Hey, give it another shot.
well, I'm thinking that I was at a good starting space.
Here, like this.
See that?
Little curve towards the smiley face.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there, whether
Little
you're,
curve toward the
because
bottom.
you've engaged the
Now it's your
instrument,
turn.
but then it gives you an error
Right.
so quickly. So I think what maybe you're sort of on the edge of engaging it.
Uh-huh.
Let's try that again.
You know, see, I didn't even hardly move there. So
Right.
we're at the edge of engaging it, and so you do a little bit move the wrong way, and it
Uh-oh,
I
let's try
think I would-
again.
and it immediately dings an error.
Well-
Whereas if you start,
Here, like this. Little curve towards
do you see where
the
it's actually
smiley
starting?
face.
Yeah, it's
And-
starting
Turn,
before
Little
the
curve
T.
toward the bottom.
Right, and we've been
Now
starting
you
where
try
the
it.
wet
Wet.
and the dry mark are.
Right.
And so we're basically on the fringe of
Let's try that again.
Yes.
what's acceptable.
Right.
And so it's kicking off.
Well, I
So-
think it should allow you to put it
It doesn't
as
seem
far
to
like
be registering.
under the A would be.
No.
No?
Well, listen. If
Oops, hold that finger to the
see,
board.
the starting point is the starting point,
Right.
and it so happens that we allowed you to make
I'll
a
show
wet
you
and a
that
dry
again.
that are further
Little
right of the
curve
starting
towards
point.
the
Right.
smiley
But
face.
we aren't going. So do you see where that
Little
starts right
curve
there,
Toward the
Right.
bottom.
and how far over the
Now
wet
it's
and the
your
dry
turn.
are?
Right.
So I do think the start point needs to be more generous
Ge-
than what we've
right,
been doing,
right.
and you also need to give a little room for,
The weight of the finger.
well, for you to be able to make an
Oops,
error at
hold
the,
that finger to
Right.
the board.
because if you engage it and then
Give it another shot.
so
Like the chalk shouldn't appear unless you are in the right place.
right, but there's a circle, okay, and if
Yeah,
you're at the
yeah,
outer
yeah,
edge
edge
of
of
that
the
circle
circle.
when you engage it,
Right.
then
Here, like this.
and you
Little
move the wrong
curve
way,
towards the
Yeah.
smiley
you're
face.
going to kick it out of the
Turn.
circle.
Right.
Little curve toward the bottom.
But it's a little bit
Now you
frustrating
try
to
it.
engage it, but then be immediately dinged.
Right.
So you maybe like we can give them a quarter of a second or a half a second
To start going.
to start going, rather than having it be
That's a good idea.
an area space.
That's a really good idea.
Uh-oh, let's try again. Way to go!
Okay.
Let's try the